Number 20. The Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, a legendary region in the western North Atlantic Ocean, bounded by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has long been the epicenter of mysterious and haunting stories. This area is notorious for countless unexplained disappearances of ships and aircraft, making it one of the most curiosity-piquing and fear-inducing locations in the world. For decades, people have attempted to explain these strange disappearances. Theories abound, ranging from scientific explanations like strong magnetic anomalies disrupting compasses and navigation equipment, unusual ocean currents, and sudden, violent storms, to supernatural factors such as alien activity or portals to other dimensions. Although many scientists believe that most incidents can be attributed to human error, severe weather conditions, or simply the high volume of maritime and air traffic in the region, the enigmatic allure of the Bermuda Triangle has not diminished. Tales of ghost ships and vanished planes continue to be told, keeping the legend of this perilous sea alive in popular culture and human imagination. Number 19. The Lost Colony of Roanoke. In the late 16th century, amidst the first English attempts to establish a permanent foothold in the New World, the tragic story of the Roanoke colony began. In 1587, a group of over 100 English settlers, including women and children, under the leadership of Governor John White, arrived on Roanoke Island, off the coast of present-day North Carolina. They carried hopes of building a new life. Shortly after landing, John White was forced to return to England for essential supplies. However, due to the impending war with Spain, his return journey was significantly delayed. When White finally made it back to Roanoke in August 1590, he was met with a desolate and eerie scene. The entire settlement had vanished without a trace. There were no signs of an attack or disaster, only the word, Croatoan, mysteriously carved on a fence post and, Crow, on a nearby tree. The fate of these approximately 115 men, women, and children remains one of the oldest and most haunting mysteries in American history. Were they murdered, starved, or did they attempt to integrate with a nearby Native American tribe? Possibly the Croatoan? Despite numerous investigations and countless theories over the centuries, no definitive evidence has been found, leaving the story of the lost colony shrouded in speculation and legend. Number 18. The Dyatlov Pass Incident. In the icy darkness of February 1959, a mysterious tragedy befell Russia's Ural Mountains. 9 young mountaineers, all experienced hikers led by Igor Dyatlov, embarked on an ambitious expedition. They never returned. When rescuers finally found their campsite, a bizarre and terrifying scene unfolded. The tent was torn open from the inside, as if something horrific had forced them to flee in disarray into the deadly cold without adequate warm clothing or shoes. Bare footprints in the snow led down to a nearby forest. The bodies of the mountaineers were found in various locations. Some had died of hypothermia, but others bore horrific, inexplicable injuries, crushed skulls, severely fractured ribs despite no signs of external impact, and one was even missing her eyes and tongue. The Soviet investigation concluded vaguely with a compelling natural force. To this day, numerous theories ranging from an avalanche, an attack by wild animals, secret weapons testing, to even supernatural encounters, have failed to fully unveil the mystery of what truly happened at Dyatlov Pass. In early February 1959, in the frigid Ural Mountains of Russia, a mysterious tragedy struck a group of 9 experienced hikers led by Igor Dyatlov. They never returned from their expedition, leaving behind a bizarre scene that has baffled investigators for decades. When rescuers found their campsite, the tent was inexplicably torn from the inside. It seems some force had caused the group extreme panic, compelling them to flee into the icy night without warm clothes or essential survival gear. Their bodies were found scattered in different locations. 6 appeared to have died from hypothermia. However, the remaining 3 had horrific and unexplained injuries. One had a crushed skull. Others had severe rib fractures. And one victim was even missing her eyes and tongue. Strangely, there were no signs of a struggle or the presence of others at the scene. The Soviet investigation concluded vaguely with compelling natural forces. Countless theories have been proposed, from an avalanche, secret military weapons tests, to encounters with strange creatures or even extraterrestrials. To this day, no one can offer a definitive explanation for what truly happened at Dyatlov Pass, making it one of the most chilling and haunting mysteries of the 20th century. Number 17. The Bronze Age Collapse. Around the end of the 2nd millennium BCE, a mysterious catastrophe swept through the prosperous civilizations of the Bronze Age. From Mycenae in Greece, the Minoans on Crete, to the mighty Hittite Empire in Anatolia and the wealthy city-states of the Levant. A complex network of highly developed nations with vibrant trade routes, sophisticated writing systems, and monumental architecture dominated the eastern Mediterranean and Near East. Yet, within a relatively short period, around 1200 BCE, this brilliant world plunged into chaos and collapse. Major cities were burned and abandoned. International trade routes were severed. Many writing systems disappeared, populations declined drastically, and centers of power crumbled. A dark age enveloped many regions, lasting for centuries. The precise cause of this comprehensive collapse remains one of the greatest mysteries of ancient history. Scholars have proposed numerous factors, including invasions by mysterious groups known as the Sea Peoples, prolonged droughts due to climate change, famine, internal rebellions, the disruption of crucial trade routes, and even series of earthquakes. It is highly probable that not a single cause, but a disastrous combination of these factors, pushed the complex societies of the Bronze Age to the brink, leaving a power vacuum and a legacy filled with unanswered questions. Number 16. The Egyptian Pyramids. How they were built. For thousands of years, the ancient Egyptian pyramids, especially the Great Pyramid of Giza, have stood majestically in the desert as magnificent testaments to the talent and ambition of a lost civilization. Built approximately 4.500 years ago, these colossal architectural structures are astonishing not only in their scale but also in their extraordinary precision. Millions of stone blocks, each weighing several tons, were quarried, transported, and stacked perfectly to create these tombs for the pharaohs. The Great Pyramid of Giza, nearly 147 meters tall, was the world's tallest man-made structure for almost 4.000 years. With its sides aligned almost perfectly with the cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west, this raises a significant and persistent question. How did the ancient Egyptians, with technology considered relatively limited compared to today, achieve such engineering marvels? Egyptologists and engineers have proposed various theories, from the use of massive ramps, complex pulley and lever systems, to the mobilization of a large and highly organized workforce. However, due to the absence of detailed records from the builders themselves, the secrets of the precise techniques used to quarry, transport, and lift these heavy stone blocks to dizzying heights remain a subject of much debate and research. Cloaking these grand structures in an alluring veil of mystery,